Alright, now, I'm not sure how many floors there are in this dungeon. If I had to wager, I would say probably around 7 or 8. That's not set in stone though, it may be shorter, it may be longer, considering it's the final dungeon, but... Well... I've never really thought to myself, well, this thing never ends, so it must not be too awfully long. Some of the dungeons in the game I remember going, is this ever end? Oh, gotta wait for the opportune time to strike. Because I don't remember what these things do. But giving anything leeway in here is a surefire way of getting a game over screen, and I really don't want to do that.
5 enemies left. Hang in there.
Some people call my way of initiating fights as a little too conservative. I say it's not conservative enough. I don't even know what that means. Considering what I do is wait until the absolute best time. I can't be any more conservative.
Wonderful, Yukiko-senpai. 4 defeated.
Why did that do so much damage? Oh, auto Matar Kaja. Well, crap. I might as well, when I go to the final boss fight, I'm gonna have that persona up as Matar Kaja, or Auto Matar Kaja. It won't help in the long run, but in the first 3 turns it sure will, because I'll cast Maraku Kaja. The first turn I'll have Matar Kaja as well in the first turn, and that's a big boost. Okay, what did that do? That will... I remember... the ruin, oh my lord. Rage, fear, silence, enervation, and confusion. GG, final boss. GG, man, because that's what always screwed me over every single time in the final boss fight. Yukiko would always get silenced or confused. Sometimes I think even she got raged. If I put that on Yukiko for the final boss, that's GGWP right there, man. That's it. Well, maybe not that's it, but that's a good measure of the way there.
Oh, that's not good.
Every time I see these enemies, I keep thinking, oh, they're weak to physical, and you can tell that I played way too much Persona 3 because of that. I think like 2 or 3 instances of those in Persona 3 were weak to physical, and every time I see them now, I think that. Oh god, is this the thing I think they are? Aw, shit. Yeah, this is it. Remember earlier I said there's one enemy type I hate in here? This is what they are, because of the enervate. I hate enervate. And this can, if you are poor in your game, this can really screw you over into that unwinnable state. If you don't have any restoratives, run. Of course, having Teddy bypasses the need for it, but still, you might lose some waiting for his turn. The worst part is I don't know their weaknesses, and I really wish I did. Would you stop doing that?
They've weakened Chie-senpai.
I mean, it's not as bad since we have all the SP restorative methods that we do, but I don't want people losing SP unnecessarily. Call me old-fashioned, I guess. So, what I'm going to do is to try and end this as quickly as possible. Well, that trivialized matters.
Enemy down. Nice move.
All right, guys, pile on. Ready? Let's do it.
And they're not going to be a problem anymore. But until I realized their weakness, they were going to be a huge problem. Okay, do I really need that persona? Well, I guess I could use it for fusing. I don't really have a choice in the matter now, do I? And I suppose we should leave. I can't help but feel I forgot something. Yep, went the whole reason I went in there, dummy. There's a chest in here. I better walk off now. It wouldn't have mattered one way or the other. I already had enough of those to begin with. But for all I knew, they were an SP restorative, man, which are going to be integral to my battle strategy for the final boss.
Whoa, we got one weak to electricity.
Well, that's it.
3 enemies down.
We have our chance. Are you ready? Ready?
This just in, Rise is sometimes overpowered. Very rarely, but apparently sometimes she is. Because normally she says that when there's like 3 different enemy types on screen, but when she says it with only 1 on screen,
Yes, I leveled up.
it's like, well, thanks for the free win game, but you really think me that incompetent? I know my track record says I am, but I like to think I'm not. I probably should heal. I mean, you don't have to go to full every single time in here, but it's just not worth the risk not being at full health, according to me, but...
We have our chance. Are you ready? Ready? Be gone!
What? Again? 3 more enemies for you.
Welcome back to the middle of a battle,
That one's totally weak. Better not lose.
because I don't remember that thing,
3 of them. Don't give up now.
and I have a
okay?
feeling it's weak to Hama. That's just a gut feeling that I... Do I have anything with Hama? I don't think I do. I don't think so, so we'll just kind of assume that I don't. I've been trying to level up Odin so I can get Mind Charge, so I'm gonna do that. Because Mind Charge would really help. I figured, you know, it might be weak to lightning, it's floating there.
Take this!
Keep it up, GA. That's the spirit.
You can tell I played too much Pokemon growing up.
Persona!
Hey, not that, Teddy. Keep it up. Yukiko-senpai needs help.
Yeah, I forgot why I hated these things so much.
Shouldn't someone heal Yukiko-senpai?
Well, probably should, but I'm pretty sure I can end this right now, so I'm gonna do that. Well, no, I probably should heal. Then Yukiko can get a turn, then she can end it. Because if I miss, goodbye Yukiko. Just please don't
Sheesh, that hurts.
rage us again. I don't want to be raged again.
Someone finish it off!
Thank you for not doing that.
Persona! Enemy down.
Wow, we're Yuki-chan!
Senpai.
That was a waste of SP, and I know it.
Enemy down. Great.
Let's attack with all our strength! Ready?
Okay, well. Actually, how many floors are on this? That just bugs me. That normally I can at least put an estimate, but I should probably be paying attention to this. Yeah, probably really should have. One more chance. Why do I get one more chance? Oh, okay. Sure. Thank you, but I don't think I deserved one. That was pretty much my one screw up the entire game right there. Maybe that's why. It's like, he's done pretty good so far. Why punish him now for the one time he did screw up? I don't know. Maybe because I screwed up. I don't like to be handed things very often. If I screw up, I accept full responsibility for it. Game, don't baby me. Why do you think I love Dark Souls and Demon Souls so much? If I screw up, I need to die to learn my lesson.
Woohoo, Sensei!
like gotten a little stronger?
Okay, holy crap, she's got salvation. Salvation is one of the main reasons I like Yukiko being in my party. Salvation is like Fina's ultimate in Skies of Arcadia. If you've never played Skies of Arcadia, go out, get that game on the GameCube, man. You will not regret it. If you like turn-based RPGs. I'd throw that in there, but fantastic game. Anyway, getting back on the topic of Persona 4 here. Yeah, Salvation, as you saw, removes all status effects and heals everybody. Unfortunately, it costs a metric fuck ton of SP. Excuse the language. It warrants it. I think like, what, 60 SP per cast? So, make sure everybody is completely screwed before you use it. I don't think I've ever used that terminology as a prerequisite to using a maneuver, but make sure everybody's screwed before you use it, except Yukiko. Well, I guess even Yukiko could if she's screwed, but you know what, never mind. Do I need Nico Shogun at this point in the game? Probably not. Nico Shogun is great, but I've hung on to it way too long. There's just no point. I think the only point Nico has in my, or Neko, I don't know how you pronounce it. The only point he has in my party now is Secunda. And I really should have Secunda on other Persona at this point, but I don't.
I've climbed the stairway to maturity.
But that doesn't really help against the final boss all that much, considering I think they can get rid of it. But it does take one of their turns, so that might have been worth it. Anyway, we're getting rid of Meteorama for Meteoron. Ice Amp, I guess whenever he's 72 we will take it. I'm not sure if I should or not, but Teddy can do more damage, there's nothing wrong with that. Unless he has to get rid of something important, in which case, yeah, there's something wrong with it then. But what's in this treasure after we heal here? Because Teddy and Yukiko apparently damn near died. I can't remember things like that off the top of my head. Okay, what's this? Pretty sure we already had an Eagle Eye, so that's pretty much worthless. But they can all be wins. Well, they can, they just never are. Have I been everywhere? Just about. Might as well go. Get to stage 3, you know. I think 2 stages a day, or 2 stages an episode, or a session in Persona 4, this final dungeon, is pretty good time. Well, maybe not good time, but it's acceptable. Yeah, I do remember this. You remember way back at the beginning of the game, that one dream we had? This is what we were at, this is where we were. I know if some people got the regular ending, you probably thought, oh, well, that was just the tutorial area, learning how to go through dungeons or whatever. No, it was actually important, folks. It was. I mean, I guess it makes sense. We're searching for the truth. This place is all cloudy and foggy and all that, so hey, it makes sense. From a, what's the word I'm looking for? Metaphorical standpoint? Figurative standpoint? I don't know. I'm not a writer. I wanted to be, but I was not quite good enough. So I never got into it. I'm thinking of writing my own book, but I don't think it would sell very well. The Life and Times of Barak. I ask. Who would buy that book? I guarantee the world would. It'd be a bestseller. Being serious though, that's going to be it for today. After we go back outside, I want to try this, I've never done this before. After we go out to the shop, which apparently we can. Because I would like to restore my royal jellies, I believe they're called. I forgot what they were for a second there, because I used a lot of them. Off camera and on camera. Mainly due to those cursed hourglass things. I don't know why, I have to keep an even, well, obviously not even, but I have to keep so many, like, numbers, like 25, that's a nice round number. Even though 2 and 5 are not exactly what I'd call round, you get what I'm saying here. Thank you guys very much for watching. As always, if you'd like to help support the channel, you may wish to like or even subscribe for easier access to future content. Hopefully I shall see you guys next time. So, see you then, everyone. Farewell till next time.